Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Shadowrun Dragonfall Director's Cut with me, Alshouse Gaming. In the previous episode, we helped Glory to atone for her past and to move on, in purifying the spirit and rescuing the children there. Harrow unfortunately got away, but so c'est la vie. And then we started up a mission to help Blitz settle his debt, which unfortunately came with a unpleasant surprise of the man he owes a debt to, well, sending one of his henchmen to help, I say that with quotation marks, out. Anyways, continuing on through this, let's inspect this. Main system, hardware, firewall. Well, let's get the alleyway door open at least. And that should do it. You're good to head on inside. The main service should be just ahead. A shocking display of competence from the red-haired disaster. That's what Mr. Grinder calls you, pal, by the way. He's got a rep around these parts. For some strange reason, all of his friends keep dying. Don't listen to this asshole, Chief. He shouldn't even be here. I don't like him either, Blitz, but we're stuck with him until this thing is over. Can't happen soon enough. So here's an idea. Let's get this finished and then we can all get back to disliking each other on our own time. Fine by me. Anything else that we need to know, Blitz? Yeah, I've hit the first firewall in here. I'll need you to get in there and install that bypass for me. Got it. We'll go find a terminal. Now, we can explore. He's going to be annoyed with us for doing so, but we're better off doing this. Let's see, desk drawers. See, the top drawer of the desk is full of slender plastic rods, cred sticks, hundreds of them. Grab a handful. You sink your hand into the drawer of loose cred sticks and fish out a fistful. Plastic is slick and pleasant to the touch. As you withdraw your hand from the desk, Hassenkamp chuckles. They're all blank. You don't think that the Landenberg ring would leave them in an unlocked drawer if they had money on them, do you? Yeah, you're probably right, but it couldn't hurt to check. You try to initiate your transfer between one of the cred sticks from the desk and the one in your pocket. Sure enough, the stick from the desk is blank, so is the next one let you try, and the next. Told you so. Now can we keep moving, or do you want to test every stick in that drawer? Well, it couldn't hurt. That was a rhetorical question, genius. He shakes his head. Come on, Talia, let's keep moving. Well, let's see. Here's another desk for us to check. We're going to want to inspect as much as we can. See, the desk is catastrophically messy. Candy wrappers litter the work surface, and the bottom drawer is ajar. Search the desk. You about through over there? Hang on a second, I want to check this out. I'm not sure that we're on the same page here, so we should probably hash this out now and save ourselves some time. We are here to fetch the money that your friend owes to Mr. Grinder. That means we aren't here to ransack desks or steal office supplies, so what you're doing right now could accurately be described as a waste of time. This isn't going to take long. Don't worry. I'm not worried, I'm irritated, but fine, whatever. Do your thing, just do it fast. Continue searching. You got it. Rummaging through the desk, you find an old-fashioned binder stuffed with cheap paper. Leafing through the pages, you discover what appears to be a business plan. Apparently, the Landenberg ring is in the process of opening a string of payday loan centers across Drogenkip. Hey, Hassenkamp, what does Grinder think about this? Isn't money lending his racket? Yeah, these Landenberg pricks have been a tick on his ass for years now, sucking away at the revenue that should be lining his pockets. Bad business all around. Thankfully, we're going to recover at least a little of that cash tonight. And speaking of which, just a second, I'm almost done. At the back of the binder, you find a note scrawled on a slip of paper. Plots. I have a real and pressing concern about this silent partner that you brought on for the loan center scheme. We don't need him. I keep saying it, but nobody listens to me. Call me, JB. Any idea who this Plots guy is, Hassenkamp? Miserable son of a bitch. I had to share an office with that man for... He cuts himself short. Never mind. You don't need to know. Blitz whispers through your comlink. The plot thickens. Yeah, we're gonna need to keep finding more information like that. I don't need an extra advanced medkit, so send it to the stash. Check the trash can. Let's see, the garbage can hasn't been emptied in a while. When you lift the lid, you find the bin full to overflowing with crumpled paper and disused office stationery. Dig through it. Oh, for Christ's sake, here we go again. Calm down, man. This is all part of the job. This is ridiculous. You're on a run with a deadline and you're rooting around in a trash can. It happens more often than you'd expect. The longer we argue about this, the longer it's going to take. He steps back, an exasperated expression on his face. Alright, fine. Do your thing, but make it quick. Most of the waste in here comes in the form of old bank statements. Apparently somebody in the Landenberg ring has been using the backs of the statements as scratch paper. Third handful of trash that you liberate from the bin contains a note that catches your eye. A, where did you score that stuff, man? That juice that you were passing around. That stuff was unreal. Seriously, man, I haven't been that high since grad school. When you get your hands on more, you let me know. John. What do you make of this? Well, let's see. Apparently a man named A scored some juice and it was unreal stuff. So what do I make of it? A couple of things. One, the Landenberg ring has some real fuck-ups on its payroll, and two, you're wasting our time. Of the two, I'm more upset about the second because it involves you keeping me here in this cesspool longer than I need to be. Does that answer your question? You seriously need to calm down, man. I'll calm down when I'm out of here and away from you. Now let's keep moving. Blitz whispers to you via your comlink. Ask a silly question. Let's see. Door console, huh? Alright, well, let's backtrack and head for the other room. Locked door. Probably that one node that we saw back in the Matrix. Alright, some desks, some terminals. Let's check them out. This desk is an oasis of order amidst the chaos of the rest of the building. Papers and chips are stacked neatly or filed by name and data. There's even an old-fashioned coffee mug, filled with a random assortment of graphite pencils and ink pens. Hassenkampf raises an eyebrow. Huh, this desk is actually organized. It must belong to somebody in management. Well, that or an employee with OCD. He shrugs. Sure, that too. Either way, we should keep moving. Time's a-wasting. Hang on. There might be something important in here. Let's have a quick look. He rolls his eyes. Fine, whatever. Just make it quick. Stack of papers. You appear to have discovered a compilation of financial reports. Each report details the fiscal health of a small corporation. Taken as a whole, they paint a picture of a small business across the whole of Germany. Each corp in the pile seems to have an interesting, innovative project underway. Unfortunately, all are also in dire financial straits. At least half of them are teetering on the edge of bankruptcy. Despite the corporation's impending insolvency, the files suggest buying heavily into all of them. Apparently, the Landenberg ring's sources have led them to believe that all of these corporations are on the verge of being acquired by a single megacorp. The file doesn't say which one. Financial crime ring is involved in insider trading? Shocking. Can we please move on? Check the drawers. Let's see. Most of the drawers are neatly stocked with stationary supplies, but nothing interesting turns up. The topmost drawer is locked. You're going to need a strength of 4 to take this one out. But if you started as a street samurai, you should already have that. Force it open. Give the handle a sharp tug and the lock snaps with a crack. The drawer slides open effortlessly. Inside is a contact book with an impressively long list of names. None of them stand out to you in any way. You also find a tube of lip balm and a cred stick. Take the cred stick. You slip the cred stick into your pocket. Easy money. All done. Are you sure? Maybe there are some nice binder clips in there for you to play with, or a staple remover for you to steal. Oh, really? Well then, maybe I should take another look. Forget I said anything. Let's go. Now then, there is the terminal we can check. But it requires a password. Let's see, Albert Trips. To the password. With a decking of 4, you can bypass the password, but you don't really learn anything. However, if we try this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bingo. We're dealing with a winner here. Terminal main menu, search the computer. Cursory inspection shows you that this computer has primarily been used to access a host of illicit matrix sites. While there's a full suite of office productivity software installed on this machine, it hasn't been opened in months. Wow, Landenbergering really needs to start keeping a closer eye on its employees. I'm not surprised. It's only a matter of time before Plotz runs this place into the ground. I've heard that name before. Who is he? Jurgen Plotz. He's the leader of Landenbergering. I had to share an office with that miserable son of a bitch for 5 years before we went our separate ways. He's the greediest, most narcissistic piece of work that I've ever met. And I work for a loan shark. I'd imagine that he's not a huge fan of you either. No, he's not. Anyway, in the end, it doesn't matter. Mr. Grinder will get paid, and Plotz is going to write the check. Works for me. Let's keep moving. Okay, then. Let's see. Head up this way, and there's a door right here we can work with. Something for us to pick up here. Cram. Send it to the stash. Now, if we were a rigger, then we could send a bot through here. Or drone. But we're not, so we can't. Locked, locked, and locked. Not much else for us to do, so we're just gonna head back around to this console. Let's see. The door is locked. There's a small keypad and a keycard reader, and a comm panel sitting to the wall just beside it. We can try to enter a key code, but we don't know any key codes. Suppose we could try 1, 2, 3, 4. Not worth a try. With a decking of 5, we can bypass it, but we can't. So we're just gonna have to use the comm panel. You depress the call button. A shrill buzzing sound fills the air. There's no answer. Press it again. Press the button again and hold it. The buzzer screeches like a frightened animal, then sputters and dies out. Moments later, a high-strung voice warbles out of the speaker. Who the hell are you, and why are you leaning on the goddamn door buzzer? The voice has a shrill, tremulous quality that you recognize instantly. This guy is riding a stim high, you're sure of it. Who wants to know? Who? John Bergfalk, that's who. I'm the one who keeps these servers protected, and I can't do it if you keep interrupting me. Voice comms goes soft. Somehow it's an improvement. Now, you tell me who you are. Answer up. Chop, chop. Let's see. We could probably lie and say we're Albert, but I doubt he would believe it with our voice, so let's try charisma. Who the hell do you think I am? There's a long pause, then the voice warbles out again. Albert? Wait, seriously? He believes that a feminine elf voice sounds like somebody named Albert. That's right, Albert. Now open the door. You know you're not supposed to be in here. Not after what happened last time. We've already got our one and only warning, remember? Yeah, sure, I know. But I also know that I've got a bottle of the good stuff in my bag. Good stuff? You mean like the juice? Well, okay, maybe just a sip. Or two. The door unlocks with a solid thunk. Who the hell are you? We're not Albert, pal, that's who. Now, Mr. Hassenkampfer comes armed with a Ruger Superhawk. And not much else. He does have some grenades and a couple of med kits that we could use. Smooth. Let's just go for an aim shot to take him out. Now then, let's check this desk. We get a key card, which unlocks a lot of the doors around here. Not the one to the teller area, though. Or the one that leads into the vault, but so be it. Anyways, in here, we can search this desk. You find a sheaf of banking information. The data in this paperwork all points to Meat Grinder and contains a long list of financial transactions and known associates. The whole thing is enclosed in a manila folder labeled Plots. For once, Hassenkamp doesn't complain about the detour. When he sees the information in front of you, he stops dead in his tracks. Why would Plots have Meat Grinder's financial records? To steal from him, most likely, but these records, they don't make any sense. Care to explain that to the rest of us? The accountant frowns, staring at the paper printouts in front of him. I know Mr. Grinder's books. I tend them for him. And I'm telling you, what I'm seeing in here doesn't add up. In what way? I'm seeing projections for future profits in here that run way outside the scope of what our organization brings in annually. I don't know how Plot's got his hand on this information, but it couldn't be any more wrong. Maybe there's something going on that you don't know about. Could Grinder be working a deal under your nose? Something he wants to keep you insulated from, maybe? No. No way. That would be financial suicide. Mr. Grinder is good at intimidating people and breaking kneecaps when it comes to keeping the business running. I'm the man that he turns to. Have been for a dozen years. Maybe you should ask Grinder about it when we're done with the run. Yeah, he glances back at the folder of information, a conflicted expression on his face. Maybe I should. Okay, no other doors around here that we really need to go through. Well, that we can go through. But that little bit of information is going to be important. If nothing else, let's quick save and then get that bypass installed. Now, with the decking of 4, you can avoid Blitz's condescension, but we don't have that. The interface of this console has been locked. Peering around behind the terminal, you find an absolute rat's nest of tangled cables running between the servers. Blitz, there's an awful lot of cables back here. Come on, Chief, it's not that complicated. They're running a hardware firewall. You'll find it installed on the main matrix line, just before it reaches the server. Kid stuff, really? Oh, for Christ's sake, quit preening and walk her through it. I hate to say it, but he's right. If you want me to get around that firewall, you're going to have to give me instructions. Alright, Chief, I'll take you through the steps. First, find the main matrix line. It'll be the heavy-duty optical cable that's wired in through a wall from outside. Okay, got it. Good. Now find the first box that cable connects into. It'll have three cables plugged into it. 1 power and 2 optical. Connect the ends of the bypass to the 2 optical cables. Following his instructions, you soon have the bypass connected. Alright, that's done. What's next? Nothing. I'm in. That wasn't so hard, now was it? Just get us into the vault, Blitz. I'm on it. Okay then. Well, we're back in the Matrix. No things we gotta worry about. There is something important, though. Near a portal, there is a data node that we need to get. I believe it is this one. Hey, Chief. I found something here that you might want to have a look at. What is it? Looks like some sort of persona non grata list for the Landenberg ring. Everyone here is listed as shoot on sight. There are a lot of names on here. Lots of personal information, too. Known associates, credit history, holopics, that kind of thing. Alright, so what's interesting about that? Well, there are 3 names on the list that I recognize. One of them is mine, naturally. The Landenbergs and the Schwarzherzen never did get along. Another is Hassenkamp's. He scoffs. I'm not surprised. These bastards would just love my head on a plate. And, Chief, the other one is yours. They've got a whole dossier on you. No idea where they got it from or why, but they have it. I've never even heard of these bastards before tonight, so how the hell do they know about me? No idea. Looks like a new file. It was just uploaded about 20 minutes ago. Hang on a second, there's an attachment. I'll send it to you. Blitz's voice falls silent. A few seconds later, a brief message appears on the screen of your PDA. Plots. Here's the intel on those unwanted guests that I warned you about. They're coming tonight. Take appropriate precautions. Another message for Plots. I'm not surprised. He tried to micromanage everything when we worked together. Everything had to be exactly how he wanted it, all the time. I can't imagine that's changed now. Well, that was very enlightening. Want me to delete the files, Chief? Please. A few seconds later, done and done. No need to worry about that anymore. It's very reassuring. Thanks, Blitz. Okay then, well, let's see. Let's try taking one of these bits. An activation bit. Time to go find a socket to plug it into. Yeah, we basically need to place varying bits in order to get around and try to take other bits. Of course, that'll block off areas, but in basic terms, we want to get enough bits, specifically 2, so that we can get to this. But we also want to gather up 3 bits so that we can get to the teller door area. Unlock that so we can get whatever it is in there. Let's see what taking this bit does. Not seeing what that's blocking off. If it's blocking off anything. Alright, so let's see what this bit does. Okay. Let's see. If we place a bit here, yeah, that'll keep that one from forming up, so we can take that. Then we grab this one. And then we can just place all the bits in here so we can access the node for the teller area door. Let's see, your comlink crackles to life. Hey Chief, I just cracked open a security door somewhere in your area. Might be worth checking out. Will you please tell him to concentrate on the job? We're here to settle a debt, not hunt for souvenirs. Alright, Blitz, we'll look into it. Great. Hey, thanks for doing that, Blitz. No problem, Chief. It's great to feel appreciated. Oh, that's just him talking to himself. Alright. Now with that, we don't need the third bit. So activate this. Then this. And bingo. Vault door is open. Alright, you're clear into the secured area. Keep your eyes open, Chief. There's a tiny chance that you might bump into some physical security from here on out. Other than the crazy guy in the server room, you mean? Yeah, other than him. You said that there wouldn't be any security in this building. Hassenkamp sounds tired. Easy in, easy out, no security. That's what you told Mr. Grinder. Those were your exact words. Yeah, well, the situation has changed. A bit. Look, I'm not saying that you will hit security. I'm just saying that you might. So just keep your eyes open and lower the next firewall, okay? We'll keep our eyes peeled. Alright, first things first, let's check out the teller area. Nothing in here but an equipment locker, I guess. Let's see. Armtech MGL. Launcher. Portable grenade launcher that fires mini grenades. 2 AP to reload. Would you like to swap? You know what? I think I'm gonna take that for myself. I don't know what skill it's affected by. I don't know if it's affected by any skill. But I'm taking it all the same. Probably the first instance of us being able to get a grenade launcher. Okay. Alright, let's keep heading through. Security's not going to bother us. Look sharp. Security doesn't look like they see us. And let's activate the firewall terminal. Looks like this is the terminal that Blitz was telling you about. Disengage the second firewall. Button depresses with a meaty thunk. That's done it, Chief. The final firewall just went down. I should be clear to access that security node now. Get to it then. Done and done. This'll be easy as pie. You wait and see. That's all fine and good, but be quick about it. There were some guards in the other room, and I don't want to be here if they decide to come exploring. Yeah, I'm on it. You two cool your jets. I'll let you know as soon as the vault door is open. Okay, that was weird. But whatever. Okay, it's right ahead of us. Well, our objective is, but we can explore this area. Door control south. That's probably going to be important to us in a bit. And then there's this other one, which I imagine is door control north. Yep. Well, let's get to the vault door. Let's unlock it. See, there's another telltale crackle of static from your comlink. Blitz's voice fills your ears. His tone is impossibly smug. Alright, Chief, that should do it. The vault's open and I'm suppressing the alarm. Easy as pie, just like I said. Yes, we're all very impressed. Now let's get this show on the road, shall we? Let's do it. As you approach the terminal, Hassenkamp steps forward. I'll handle the transfer from here, thank you. Why don't you let me take care of that? He stares at you. My entire job here revolves around making this transfer. That's why Mr. Grinder sent me. If you want Blitz off his hit list, you'll step aside. Fine, go ahead. But I'm watching you. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Hassenkamp's fingers dance all over the terminal's keypad, a progress bar winks onto the screen, and rapidly climbs toward 100%. Very good. Only one more thing that needs doing, and then we can get out of here. What one more thing? The deal was that we'd get Grinder his money transfer. We've done that. That took care of Blitz's debt to Mr. Grinder. Consider this the interest. Hey, whoa, hold up. I don't owe any interest. Grinder didn't say anything about interest. If you're grabbing things out of safe deposit boxes, we want a cut. Hassenkamp ignores him. Just wait here for a minute. I'll be right back. Hassenkamp walks to a nearby safe and taps a code into the keypad. The door swings open. He reaches inside and pulls out a small plastic box, then taps the activator on his comlink. Yes, Mr. Grinder, the package is secure. That's right, I'm holding it right now. I'll have it in your hands within the next 15 minutes. Comlink crackles and Blitz whispers into your ear. This is bullshit, Chief. By all rights, that box should be ours. This was our run. I'm with you, man, but from the way he's cradling that thing, I don't think he's going to let go of it willingly. No, if Meat Grinder wants it, he won't let go of it without a fight. And if we fight him for it, Grinder takes my thumbs off. Damn it. Blitz falls into a disgruntled silence. You can hear the soft murmur of Hassenkamp speaking into his comlink from across the room. Finally, he taps the power button and deactivates the device. Alright, the deal is done. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we would. But I know what's coming up. I know it's going to be lengthy, and I know that we do not have enough time to fit it into this episode. So I'm going to have to end things off here for today. A little early, I know, but sometimes that's how it is. I don't want to end up with an hour-and-a-half episode. But anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.